Hello folks, this is Tom Martin. This is my lottery strategy game, Decoding the Powerball. I'm picking my numbers for the drawing on August 30th, 2017. I have 7 strategies to my game, Decoding the Powerball. So strategy number 1, the game card color code. Okay, so if you've never seen my videos before, what you're looking at is what I call the game card. This represents all 69 white ball numbers in the Powerball lottery. I really don't have anything for the Powerball itself. My goal is to get all 5 white balls correct and win that $2 million prize with the power play option. Okay, so how this works is when the drawing goes off, I put the winning numbers right here at the very top. Okay, so the last numbers that came up were 7, 15, 32, 38, and 66. Okay, so basically what I do is the last 3 drawings I transfer over to the game card as red numbers. Okay, so if you count all the red numbers, there's 14 red. Okay, and then I do the same thing with the orange, green, blue, and purple. Okay, so I have 5 different colors for each of the 5 different white balls in the Powerball lottery. Okay, so over to the far right here, this tells me the color code drawings. There's been 158 so far. Okay, so there's been 85 3-color combinations out of the 158. 64 color combinations, 11 2-color combinations, and 2 5-color combinations. Okay, there's never been just one color that's come up. Okay, so since hardly ever do all 5 colors come up, the strategy right now is try to guess which color won't be coming up and eliminate it from the game card. Okay, so for this drawing, my guess is that no purple numbers will be coming up. So I'm going to eliminate the purple numbers off of the game card, like so. So when I darken out a number like this, this means that I'm not even going to consider picking this number when I pick my numbers. Okay, so it's off to the next strategy. Strategy number 2, the individual numbers. Okay, so what you're looking at is what I call the individual numbers. Okay, so basically how this works is at the very top is the master for all the numbers. Okay, and over to the far right here, this is the winning numbers that just barely came up. Again, it's 7, 15, 32, 38, and 66. Okay, so if you follow the 66 all the way down, you can see that I marked this green because the 66 was green. Okay, and I did that the same with the 7, 15, 32, and 38. Okay, so I like to keep track of every 5 drawings. So you can see that I just did the 3rd out of 5 here. Okay, so I'm at the 4th drawing. So I'm going to reduce this down. And you can see all 7 groups here. Okay, so again, there's only 5 white winning Powerball numbers, and there's 7 groups. So 2 of these groups won't be able to have a winning Powerball number to it. So the strategy is try to guess which one of these groups won't have the winning Powerball number to it and eliminate it off of the game card. Okay, so for this drawing, I'm going to guess that there'll be no 60 numbers coming up. And the reason why is because 60s have been just really hot. Okay, you could look through the history. Okay, so the last time I had just 2 hits in the 5 drawings was way down here. Okay, so we can count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's been 8 of these 5 boxes since it hit 2 drawings. So I'm just going to guess that there won't be a 3rd one here for the rest of the 2 more drawings. So again, I'm going to eliminate the 60 numbers off of the game card. Okay, so I eliminated the 60 numbers off of the game card. Alright, so this is what the game card looks like so far. Alright, so it's off to the next strategy. Strategy number 3, the 50-50 picks. Okay, so what you're looking at is what I call the 50-50 picks. Okay, so again, there's 5 white winning Powerball numbers. So there's going to be a majority of either odd numbers or even numbers. Okay, so there's been 198 total drawings since October 7th, 2015. That's when the Powerball went from 59 numbers to 69 numbers. Okay, so out of that 198, 97 drawings have been the majority of odd numbers, and 101 drawings have been the majority of even numbers. Okay, so I like to keep track of every 5 drawings just to see what's going on. Plus, it will give me a majority of what's going on for that 5 drawings. Okay, so for example, this last 5, the majority of the drawings were odd numbers. Okay, 3 drawings to 2. And then evens, odds, 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 then a bunch of evens here. Okay, so for this next 5 drawings, I'm going to guess that there's going to be more odd numbers than even numbers. Okay, 3 drawings to 2. So I think the next 2 drawings here will be odd numbers. Okay, so I also have one for high numbers and low numbers. Okay, the high is in red, low is in blue. Okay, so for this drawing, I think that the low will go on a little run here. Okay, because it had 3 single blue marks here. So I just think that it may go 3 or even 4. So I'm going to pick that the majority will be low numbers. Okay, and for the next one, left and right, I think there'll be more numbers to the left side than the right side. Okay, and I also have this thing for red and blue, and I think that there's going to be more to the red side than the blue side. Okay, so I'm at the game card again. So I'm writing down what I think is going to happen here. Okay, so again, I think there's going to be more odd numbers than even numbers. I think there'll be more to the low side than the high side. I think there'll be more to the left side than the right side. And I think there'll be more to this red area than the blue area. Okay, so it's off to the next strategy. Strategy number 4, picking the numbers I hope will miss from group 1. Okay, so what you're looking at is what I call my group 1 numbers. Okay, so I divided all the numbers into 4 different groups here. Okay, and I put color to them. All right, so I just keep track of where the winning Powerballs land. Okay, so for this last drawing, the numbers were 7, 15, 32, 38, and 66. Okay, so you can see that 4 of them landed in the blue area, and 1 landed in the green area. Okay, so no Powerballs landed in the orange or red areas here. Okay, so the strategy is try to guess where these zeros are going to be and eliminate the numbers off of the game card. Okay, so for this drawing here, I'm going to guess that the number 12 option card here, the blue section, will not come up. Okay, and the reason why is because there's been 24 hits in a row here. All right, and the record is 27. So when it gets into the 20s, it could go at any second, at any drawing. So I'm just going to guess that these blue numbers won't be coming up. So I'm going to eliminate them from the game card. Okay, so I eliminated those numbers off of the game card. And this is what the game card looks like so far. So it's off to the next strategy. Strategy number 5, picking the numbers I hope will miss from group 2. Okay, so what you're looking at is what I call my group 2 numbers. Okay, so much like group 1, where I divided into 4 groups, group 2 I divided into 8 groups of numbers. Okay, so again, there's only 5 white winning Powerball numbers, so 3 of these groups won't be able to have a winning Powerball number to it. Okay, so the strategy is right now is try to guess which one of those groups won't have the winning Powerball number to it and eliminate it off of the game card. Okay, so how this works is I keep track of the different color groups down here. All right, so I'll focus on this red area. Okay, so this keeps track of this red area up here, of course. All right, so a 0 means that none of the 5 white winning Powerball numbers landed in this red area. And over here, the 2 means, of course, that 2 of the 5 white winning Powerball numbers landed in this red area. Okay, so I like to keep track of every 5 drawings. Okay, and the reason why is because I want to see a majority. All right, so you can see that there was 3 zeros here. So when that happens, I color it blue for cold. And then there's 3 hits down here. So when that happens, I color it red for hot. Okay, so as I go through the history of things, you can see that it was cold for a while, and then it turned red. Okay, then it turned hot, and vice versa all the way down. Okay, so since it was so hot up here, I think that eventually it's going to start turning really cold. Okay. Okay, so I have 15 option cards here in my Group 2 area. Okay, so I'll show you a couple of them here. Okay, so what I do is I keep track of all 15 of them as a group. Okay, so I'll show you that. Okay, so here in the red area, okay, I have 15 of these red areas. They all kind of look the same. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. I got red, blue, orange, green, purple, brown, gray, yellow. And for all the option cards, they're the same thing as red, blue, orange, green, purple, brown, gray, yellow. It's just that the numbers in here, the groups of numbers are different. So you can see here's the red area here for option card 2. And this is the red area for option card 1. Okay, so again, they're all different. So here, in the last drawing, there was 4 hits and 11 misses in the red area. Okay, and the magic number here is 8. Okay, so if there's 8 or more misses, I color this blue. If there's 8 or more hits, I color it red. Okay, so when there's this many blues in a row, I just think that the next one will be red. So I think there's going to be a lot of hits in this red area. And I think there's going to be a lot of hits in this yellow area. Okay, and I think there's going to be a lot of misses in this blue area. Okay, so since I think there's going to be a lot of misses in the blue area, I'm just going to concentrate on that, all right, on the blues. So I'm going to start with number 3 blue here. I'm going to eliminate the blue numbers off of the game card. Okay, so you can see it's 1 to 65 and 38 to 62. So I'll eliminate this and the 38. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Group 2 here. And I'm going to go with number 4 as well, 4 blue. So it's the 13 to the 16 and the 41 to the 44. So I'll take those numbers off the board. Okay, and then next, is option card 11, the blue area. Okay, so it's 7, 18, 36, and 69, and the one above it, or below it. Seven, 18, 36, 69. That's gone. Okay, so I'll take those off the board. And then the next one is option card 12. Okay, so it's the 66 to the 32 and the 36 to the 60. So I'll take those 2 numbers off the board. And the last one, well, 2 of them. I'm going to the 21 to the 24 and the 49 to the 52. So I'll take those off the board. And then the last one is the 17 to the 27 and the 62 to the 56. And those are all gone. Okay, so I eliminated all the numbers I'm going to eliminate, and this is what the game card looks like so far. So hopefully I eliminated all the correct numbers, all right? And hopefully the numbers that come up are still on the board. Okay, so now it's off to the next strategy. Strategy number 6, picking the numbers I hope will hit from groups 1 and 2. Okay, so here I'm back in the Group 2 overview. So what I'm going to do for this drawing is, since I believe that there's going to be a lot of hits in the red area and a lot of hits in the yellow area, I'm just going to concentrate on that, okay? So here's what I mean by that. So I'm going to go back into Group 2, all right? And I'm going to write down all the red numbers and all the yellow numbers for all 15 option cards, okay? So this is what I mean by that. So here's the red. So I go to the game card. All right, and in this red area, I got the 33 and the 57. So I'm just going to write that right here. 33 and the 57, and over here is the yellow. I don't have anything, so I'm just going to put a 0 there for now. Okay, so I'll go back to group 2 to the next option card. And I got red 1 to 66 and yellow 57 to 64. So for the red area, I got 2, 4, 5, 6. And in the yellow area, I have the 57. Okay, so next I'm going to go to option card number 3. Okay, so you can see the red is 4 and 37, and the yellow is 7 and 36. So here in the red area, I'm going to write down 4, 12, 20, and 28. And in the yellow area, let me see what that was again here. It was a 7 and a 36. Okay, so I'm going to put another 0 here. Alright, so I'll go off to the next one here. Okay, so the red is 5 to the 66 and the 33 to the 36. So I got the 5 and the 6, 33, 35. And for the yellow area, I have the 65 to the 28 and the 61 to the 64. So I have the 28, and that's it. Okay, so I think you guys get the gist of what I'm trying to do here. So I'm going to do all 15 of them on my own, and I'll let you see the results. Okay, I got all 15 option cards done. All right, so now it's off to the next strategy. Strategy number 7, picking my numbers. Okay, so when it comes to picking my numbers, the first thing I'm going to do is look at the color code. All right. So usually a 3-color combination comes up more than half the time, all right, and it didn't come up for 1, 2, 3, 4 drawings. So I'm gonna guess that the 3-color combination will come up for a couple of times here, all right. So I'm gonna be looking for a 3-color combination for this drawing, all right. And when it comes to the individual numbers, what I'm going to be looking for here is probably a 5-group combination here. All right, so here's a 5-group combination down here. You can see it was a 7, 19, 21, 42, 69, hitting 5 groups. All right, I haven't seen a 5 in 8 drawings here. Okay, so that's kind of unusual. So I'm going to predict that the 5 is due to come up. So I'm going to be picking 5 different groups, all right, and then I definitely want to go with more odd numbers than even numbers, more to the low side than the high side, more to the left side than the right side, and more to that red area than the blue area. Okay, so the numbers I'm going with for this drawing are 4, 19, 20, 35, and 57. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to point out is that it's a 3-color combination. All right, the 4 is blue, the 19 is red, the 20 is orange, the 35 is orange, and the 57 is blue. Okay, so I wanted more odds and evens. All right, so you can see the 19, 35, and 57. I wanted more to the low side, so it's the 4, 19, and 20 are to the low. Wanted more to the left side, the 4, 19, 20, 35, and 57 are all to the left side. All right, and I wanted more to the red area, so the 4, 19, and 20 are all in that red area. Okay, and I also wanted 5 different individual number groups. Okay, so 4 is a different group, 19 is a different group from 20, and 35 and 57. Okay, so that will give me 11 hits, 4 misses in the red area, and it will give me 10 hits, 5 misses in the yellow area. Okay, so again, the numbers I'm going to go with are 4, 19, 20, 35, and 57. All right, folks. I'm always interested in. I'm always looking for people to play my game. So instead of charging a fee to play, I like to charge a commission for using my system. 1% if you get all 5 white balls correct. You can read the fine print, and if you're interested, you can email me at trm6776@gmail.com. All right, folks. I appreciate you watching, and best of luck with your picks.